Annyeonghaseyo 여러분, and welcome back to my channel. I will be your K-drama queen for today. Before we get into this review, I just quickly want to mention this amazing feature I found on this really cool K-drama website. Loads of Korean dramas with English subtitles. They have an amazing community of K-drama fans. They have an amazing community of K-drama subbers and sub-translators. And I used to watch almost all of my drama on that website, and it is Viki.com. But what they're doing is they're introducing a new amazing feature that will allow you guys learn Korean as you're watching your favorite Korean dramas. How amazing is that? The feature is gonna come out this month, so brace yourself. What you're gonna be able to do is, if there's drama on Viki that has Korean subtitles, you will be able to actually click on those subtitles and translate it into your own language. I'm just here to get you guys a bit excited about it. I am definitely gonna talk about it more in my future reviews. I will even demo it for you as the feature becomes more popular and available to all of you guys. For now, head over to the description box. There's gonna be all the links you need to Viki.com and everything, so yeah, have fun learning. Before I go into my little spoiler alert, I just want to say, for everyone, whether you've seen this drama or you haven't seen this drama or you've watched a little bit of it, finish it. Start it, complete it, it's amazing. I highly recommend it. I would definitely give it like a 9.5 out of 10. So those of you who haven't seen this drama, pause this video, go watch it, finish it, come back. This video is still gonna be here, and you are gonna be able to participate in the comment section and let me know what you thought about it. This was kind of my little spoiler alert. If you do not want really important parts of the drama ruined for you, do not watch beyond this point. You've been warned. Alright, so I feel like I always start my reviews with the plot, but today I kind of feel like going into characters first because, man, I was blown away. First of all, the casting was done really well, specifically for the prison cell crew, like the elder and then the gambling boss and then the rockfish and the lottery guy. Oh my god. They were the comic relief of this drama. They really put a light-hearted twist on it. They helped get our minds off of the really heavy subjects in the actual plot, so that was really nice to watch. And I loved how all of their stories actually got a conclusion, because you don't usually see that in dramas where characters which are not main characters actually get a closure. That doesn't happen a lot, at least I don't really notice it, so yeah, that was really a pleasure to see in the last episode. In terms of main characters, man, what can I say? Ji-sung, Ki-jun, astonishing. Incredible, absolutely unbelievable acting. Both of them throughout the entire drama had the same energy, and it was only building up. Their energy never sank. There wasn't any times when I felt bored watching them, and it was really interesting to me how in this drama Ki-jun had to play two different personalities, which was definitely not a surprise and not a new thing for Ji-sung because, well, kill me, heal me, anyone? Alright, I'm literally gonna stop talking about these two right now, but I just really want to insert this clip of the time where Chamino gets arrested, and it's like the most intense arrest scene, and I really want you guys to watch it, so take it away.
차민호, 난 차선호야.
당신을 차선호 살인, 제니퍼리 살인,
차민호는 죽었어.
이성규 살인 교사,
차민호는 죽었다고!
윤지수 살인 혐의! 차민호 당신을 제보합니다.
Like to give an honorable mention to the girl who played Hayeon. She was so incredibly amazing as a child actress. She blew my mind away. I've noticed that in a lot of dramas that require children to act, there aren't really high expectations for them, I feel. And a lot of the times we see children trying to pretend too much and try to overact in dramas because no one really takes time to sit down with them, explain things to them, and teach them acting. And then what we end up with is really unnatural, over-exaggerated acting of kids in dramas. But here I could really see that the director and the girl who played Hayeon took the time to make her not play Hayeon, but be Hayeon. Walk like her, laugh like her, talk like her, cry like her, be Hayeon. So that's really admirable, and I give this girl a 100 out of 10 for her acting. She's amazing. I'm really excited to see her in upcoming dramas. The one person I wasn't particularly satisfied with, and I'm not really sure if it is because of the actual characters that the writers came up with or if it could have been the acting of that specific actress. I really don't know. I really don't want to judge. I really don't want to offend anyone, but I'm just gonna put my personal opinion out there. I thought that Kwon Yuri's character was really boring. She played the public lawyer who took on Ji-sung's case, who was the only one who believed him at the time, and I had hope for her character. Honestly, I did. At the first or whatever episode she was introduced in, the first thing we find out about her is that she is this crazy lawyer who spends like 5 hours in the courtroom being really meticulous with all of her cases and witnesses. But then I expected her to be quirky and interesting and kind of captivating. I don't know, maybe they could have made her more OCD. Maybe they could have given her a bit of a dramatic twist, comical twist, just something. Yes, she did have this line with like, oh, her father is in prison and like she's this whole righteous lawyer because of that, but I don't know, it was just too boring. I really tried. There's one more character that I would like to mention who's kind of going to take us into the plot part of this review, and that was Sung-kyu. And before I proceed, this is going to be a second spoiler alert for those of you who just decided to take the risk. I'm about to tell you something that might ruin the entire drama for you, because this was a crazy thing. And if you haven't seen that yet, if you haven't watched the drama, stop. Like right now. You will thank me for this. The moment Sung-kyu died, a part of me died with him. It was so tragic. I feel like there were a lot of innocent casualties in this specific drama, which made me feel really uncomfortable because I would like to think that I'm a very righteous person, and it just kills me on the inside to see innocent people die. But then at the same time, that specific death was just so uncalled for, and he just was so nice and so innocent. He had this bright future ahead of him, and that moment when he asked Ji-sung's character to let him see Hayeon for the last time before he gets taken to prison was such a foreshadowing of something that was gonna go wrong, and it did. That was probably the time where I cried the most in this drama, seriously. In terms of the plot, you guys know that I judge a drama by the first and the last episode, and both of them blew my mind in this drama. The first one was so incredibly dramatic, so much foreshadowing. I feel like the one thing that saved this drama from sinking in between the first and the last episodes was the fact that every single episode added more and more questions to the puzzle. Every episode had this weird thing happening where we just couldn't explain it with the amount of knowledge that we were given already, so that really kept it interesting. As a viewer, I really had to focus and follow exactly what was going on, otherwise I would have been just completely lost. The last episode was just as dramatic as the first one, but in a different manner. I feel like it was a lot more calm, and I loved how it was a resolution type of last episode. I feel like in a lot of dramas, in the last episode things do get resolved, but it's either that they don't get resolved fully or not all of them get resolved. There's just always something missing. Here in this drama, man, everything was resolved. Every single little plot line was completely and utterly finished. I felt like I didn't have any questions left, and there were no lingering feelings at the end, so that was very satisfying because I hate having leftover feelings at the end of the drama. It just does not feel nice. In terms of production, I give it a 10 out of 10. I had absolutely no issues whatsoever with anything, and there's actually a specific scene that I would really like to point out because I wish one day I can learn to shoot and edit a scene like this. And it was obviously the scene where Chamino was killing Chasono. Man, when you have one actor playing two roles, it's not just the fact that this actor is absolutely brilliant and amazing, but it also has to do with how the scene is being shot and edited. Oh my god, a masterpiece. Brilliant. I didn't notice any little screw-ups. I didn't notice any little moments where I knew, oh yeah, there's not actually two people in here, it's one person. I rewatched that scene like 5 times and it was so brilliantly and flawlessly done. In terms of soundtracks, I didn't notice a lot of them. I mean, I really liked the background music, it was really intense, but the one super popular, amazing soundtrack, which originally was released, I think, as just an instrumental, but then Sunny released a rap version of it. In terms of miscellaneous little things, I do have my trusty little phone with my memos in it. There were a few things in the prison that I was a bit confused about, and they especially had to do with Tae-soo, who is Park Jong-woo's wife's brother. So what I was confused about is, couldn't Park Jong-woo just get him on his side, explain things to him when he did remember them, or write things down and then send it to him, like to just kind of try and prove himself? Like when you're in that kind of situation, you try to get as many people on your side as you can. He just didn't do anything to get Tae-soo on his side. He just kept on apologizing. Like, if you apologize for something that you've done, you're gonna be suspicious. That was just a bit frustrating for me to watch. Yeah, the times where he was asking Shin Chul-sik to look at the carvings in the cell that he wasn't put in, he could have literally just asked for Tae-soo. Tae-soo would come, he would ask him, look, I think I might be innocent. I've scribbled all these things there. Can you please tell me what they are? They might help me figure out who is the actual murderer of your sister. Communication, that does work. In the 4th episode, I literally wrote, honestly, if Minho wasn't in the picture, I would think that Junhyuk set everything up and killed everyone. That's how much I despised his character. Also, his actions are so strange. Like, why are you coming to someone else's house at 1 o'clock in the morning when your friend is clearly sleeping? If, let's say, his wife wouldn't have gotten killed that night, how would have he explained it to Park Jung-woo that he visited his own wife at 1 a.m.? Like, that is weird. I get it, it's Haeun's birthday and whatnot, but suspicious much? Gosh, respect the wife of your friend. In episode 13, I thought it was completely ridiculous how the runaway guys got caught because of the rope still hanging there. Like, Tae-soo had plenty of time to just get that rope back up after they were gone and hide the evidence and not make the whole chasing scene happen. Like, that was a bit of a ridiculous moment from the writers. Another thing I really liked about this drama was the perspective that they gave on prison, that it wasn't really that terrible of a place. Like, I'm sure they are, but they're still human beings, so this humanification of prison life was really, really endearing in a way. Alright, so that is it for my review of Pigoin or The Defendant. I thoroughly enjoyed this drama. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you didn't, or if your opinion did not match with mine, please leave your comments in the comment section below. Let's have a discussion, let's talk about it. Otherwise, I hope you all are staying happy and healthy, and I will see you all later this week. Bye! Annyeong!